welcome back if you're joining me for another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! Well, if you saw on my Instagram, I picked up another Mezco toy for Halloween month, October, and I absolutely loved him. I had to have him as soon as I saw him when I was shopping for dolls with my best friend. I was like, yeah, this is mine. I want it, mine. This is, of course, Pennywise the Dancing Clown, or It, as it's known from the movie. This is the talking figure, much like my other reviews on Chucky and Tiffany. I like the talking ones. I love the feeling when they say iconic lines from the movie. I think it's so gorgeous, and because they are Mezco, they're amazingly detailed. Chucky is, quite honestly, and Tiffany are two of my favorite dolls from my horror collection. They're superb. And I'll put the links to those reviews down in the description below. So he is brand new, was brought brand new, but he hasn't got his plastic holding in, and for the sake of bringing back as much as I possibly could in my luggage, I took out the plastic and put another doll in with him. So he's kind of wobbling around in there at the moment, but for some reason that makes it actually more scary. He actually kind of, when he wobbles around, it makes him a little bit more scary, like he's got his eyes on you no matter what way he turns. So, talking figure, it MDS Mezco Designer Series, mega scale. Let's turn the box around and have a look. Oh my goodness, when I see things like this, it actually makes me kind of sad to recycle the boxes, but I'm not a box collector. I take my dolls out of the box. I'm a doll displayer. I like to hold my dolls. I like to love my dolls. But look at this artwork. Isn't it amazing? Here's Pennywise just standing over the little boy, the iconic boy in the yellow raincoat with the red balloon. It printed down here. Oh, I love this. I've seen the movie, of course. I don't know if I prefer the newer version as opposed to the older version. I don't know. But I did like the way Pennywise looked. But I still like the way the older Pennywise looked. It was just it was somewhat a little bit more creepy, if not a bit more nostalgic for me. Here we go. We have a picture of the doll, It, up here. Pennywise the Dancing Clown from It 2017 version has again merged from the sewer of Derry. So just down here you can see Mezco Toys by collectors for collectors. So they really think about what they're doing with their toys and making them authentic. And on this side, I like the side with the artwork a bit more, but isn't this creepy? A shot of the doll actually looking up. That's so creepy and so cool. Let's open it up and have a look. Okay, so here he is out of the box. I'm gonna see if he's like Chucky and Tiffany, where you have the buttons on the back from the try me to the on mode. Yes. So once you get him out, make sure you move the buttons in the back up from the try me mode to the on, so you get all the sayings, etc. There is the battery compartment. It says it takes 3 times the 1.5 volts. So I'm assuming those little, you know, the little circular ones. If you have him on display for a long period of time, or any sort of electronic toy on for a long period of time, my advice is always to take the batteries out before you put them on display, because you don't want it corroding and ruining your doll. I'll bring this up to show. Says Mezco China, It, and all related characters and elements. Trade me Warner Brothers Entertainment. So there's your thing you need to look for if you're getting something authentic. I'll just do him back up. His clothes are certainly a bit more easier to get into than the Chucky dolls. His back, I should say, is a bit more easier to get into.
Well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
Oh, thank you for the introduction, my darling. Well, that was a bit freaky. I didn't think I actually pushed on it. The detail, oh my goodness me. I will bring him up close and we will do a close-up look. So his articulation, he can move his head from side to side. Very basic doll articulation. Arm movement there, up and down, a semi bit to the side, but it is restricted by his clothes, so I wouldn't say about forcing it. His feet can actually swivel, and his leg can swivel back and forward. So he's got a little bit of extra movement there in his feet. His head also can look up and down, just to give you that extra bit of creepy factor. I love, love, love him. Let's bring him up and have a close-up look. Here he is, looking very, very much like the character from the 2017 movie. There's a big fiery orange mop and points upwards, and then when you come around, almost like this angulated chin going downwards, where his head kind of looks a bit out of proportion to the rest of his body, or this cracking on his forehead. Almost like he's trying to fit himself all in there, if you know what I mean. This, look at the painting, the mouth going down to this mouth with these teeth. Isn't he awesome? Honestly, I mean, I know that people look and they go, ew, oh my god, it's gross. But when I look at something like this, I can appreciate the art and the work put into it. And to me, it's like creepy cute. Hashtag creepy cute. I love, love, love it. I just want to cuddle it. Down to his outfit, again, they've been very, very good with keeping to the art and the style. This little grey embroidery throughout this off-color white material. We've got the fluffy bit around the neck, of course, because he is imitating an old style clown. We have this red embroidery around the belt part in the middle here, and 3 little pom-pom buttons going up. Let's have a look at the hands. We have wrinkles on the hands to suggest, you know, the knuckles and the bits that move in between. There isn't too much to the hands. They do look like they are trying to grab or grasp though, so there isn't as much detail in the hands, animation in the hands as say the Chucky or Tiffany doll. Down to his pants here, where we have elastic. His body is all just this, it's a white, but it's almost like a very, 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 very light gray to me. Down to his pants here, keeping in the same style with the gray striped embroidery and the red embroidery around the fluff. Now his shoes, or boots I should say, are part of his model. They are not removable. And that's where right at the top of the boots, where it's attached to the doll. In this black, and again off-white with a plastic red pom-pom on the shoes. I almost wish that they'd taken a larger size of these pom-poms to put on the shoes just to keep that in style, but it doesn't really detract from it anyway. That's just kind of me being a tiny bit fussy. He is amazing and I love him. So let's test out what he says. Go for it, Pennywise. You've already introduced yourself.
Oh god, that's your favorite.
Okay, the laugh is awesome.
Can you smell the circus?
Can you smell the circus?
You look like a nice boy. I bet you have a lot of friends.
You can see his character saying it in the movie when he does these.
You'll blow too. 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 You'll blow too.
No, I felt like I had to move him as he was doing that. That's cool. I haven't heard that one. That was awesome.
Oh, well, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
So that's his rotation of his sayings. I think they get like 5 or 6 or something per character. That, as I said, they're sayings from the movie and they're awesome. They pick out the really iconic things. Let's lay him down and just have a really close-up look. Okay, I've just noticed there is movement and rotation in his arm too, so it's not like an elbow you can bend, but again, like the feet, it's a rotation, so you can actually turn it. I was going to see if I could take the clothes off, because I know I couldn't do that on the Chucky dolls, but once I got to the hands, pulling this over the hands is, you run the risk of ruining the outfit, so I don't want to do that, because...
Can you smell the circus?
Having that button a bit further down, I keep on playing with it. Yeah, and I imagine it would be very hard to take the pants off over these boots, so don't do that. So here he is. You can see just all this detail. I really try and get all the detail in, so you can see that He is well worth the money. I believe I paid $99 for him, US, and I am more than happy with that price, with the quality of these Mezco dolls. Look at that hand. And his feet down here on the bottom of the shoe. You can see even on the bottom of the shoe they've done the soles. So I'm just making sure I capture everything for you guys. If you're on the fence, if you're wondering, because it is a lot to put into a doll. To be quite honest, a lot of the Barbie dolls, the Playline Barbie dolls I buy nowadays are anything from $40 to $50 New Zealand, the ones that come with accessories and stuff like this. So you could just save up for a few weeks and instead get yourself a real quality little creepy dude. Who wouldn't want him in their collection? Isn't he adorable? Look at that eye. The only difference between him and the Chucky dolls, which I think the Chucky dolls have over him, is that the Chucky dolls have real like plastic inserted eyes to give the glass eye effect. If they'd done it on it would have given him the extra element of spookiness. So you can see the Chucky eyes here, the acrylic inserted eyes as opposed to Pennywise. I understand why they've painted him, but I think if they could have somehow incorporated acrylic eyes with the yellow and the white and the red circle, that would have added an extra level of spooky to him. I love him. So that's my review on the Pennywise Mezco talking doll. He's fabulous. He's well worth the money. A wonderful addition to any horror collectible, or just if you're a Pennywise or clown fan in any sort of way. He's a really cool. If you love horror toy reviews, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here and we love to share, adult or child. Thanks very much for watching.
You'll blow too. 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 You'll blow too.
Bye bye.